There's a few people, then just started growing.
Watch out!
We started getting rumors that people were marching down H Street.
An all-white jury acquitted 4 white police officers of assault in the videotaped beating of black motorist Rodney King.
Ray Charles, who can't see, could see that this is something that's unjust.
I think it's a no-win situation for everyone when justice is not served and not served adequately.
Folks were upset about the acquittal, but not like we would suspect that there would have been a civil unrest.
The rioting began about 5 o'clock Pacific time, and it went on through the night.
The next day here in Las Vegas, we started to see some type of disturbance.
At first you're watching as an interested observer because it's not happening in your own community. But when all of a sudden the violence erupted in West Las Vegas, it became very personal.
Their goal was to get downtown, and from downtown make their way to the Strip. We were able to turn the group back, and they went back towards the historic West Las Vegas.
I don't think they were pushed there. It started there, and it stayed there. Remember, we were a huge resort destination, and having violence move its way either into the resort corridors or even broadly into the community not only would have been a terrible outcome for the community, I think that it could have had a very negative impact on people's comfort level and even coming to visit Las Vegas.
MLK and McWilliams to block it off. MLK and McWilliams.
The streets just lit up with fire. MLK and Lake Mead, there's cars overturned, put on fire. There were Molotov cocktails thrown.
This wasn't an anger that was started in a day. This was an anger that was a result of decades.
Emotions and frustrations make people do a lot of things.
Was it the best tactics? You could probably argue that today.
My concern was, like it says, we're destroying our community. We're destroying where we live. We're destroying the few businesses or the people who want to be in business in our community. And that was heartbreaking.
The white person don't own this one. I own this one. And they have taken everything that I own. Now I have to start over again. I have to figure out how I'm a single parent. How am I going to pay my bills?
Within the next couple of days, the Nucleus Plaza burned down where a young man died.
I had called the fire department, and they brought hose that stretched all the way to the building, and then they left.
Did you guys start coming under gunfire while you were there?
No, we heard shots fired.
Did you immediately pull out?
Yeah, we disconnected the feeder line we were taking in and hopped on and left.
Do you have any fire crews out there now, or did you force
No,
you to sit
we
back?
all left.
If they would have stayed on the property, of course they could have put the fire out. It definitely wouldn't have spread it to the second building.
I think that we handled it the right way, both from a law enforcement perspective and from a government perspective and from a human perspective.
I went to one of my neighbors. He knew how to hook the hose up. We kind of sprayed inside as much as we could, but it was really overwhelming. And after a while, we realized that it was a lost cause.
And where we're at today, 26 years later, or 25 years later, we're making headway, and still some ways to go, but we're in a whole lot better than we are